Something is very wrong. Oh, I'm streaming already. Okay. So well guys, for anyone watching this in the future, so today I'm gonna show you how to it's not gonna be a video anyway. So today we're gonna do a little bit of modding for Portal 2, which is gonna be creating a portal gun mod asset, whatever that is gonna be. For Portal 2, basically I'm gonna replace the Potatoes battery model with something else, and I've come up with an idea. So I had a screenshot published on Steam where I replaced the Potatoes model to a berry with the grapes in Blender, and I posted this on Steam. And one guy just said that I think his nickname was Sulfur, whatever. I think that's a speedrunner for Portal 2. Used to be friends with him, whatever. He told me to attach, well, that was like an idea not to actually do this, but that he said that would be great for Portal 2 speedrunning mod Celeste mode. And what is Celeste mode? Basically, there's a speedrunning mod for Portal 2, which is a source mod, and if you go through the Celeste mode, basically it's the same as Celeste. You collect the berries, you have dashing ability, you have wall climbing and stuff from Celeste, some game mechanics, some visual stuff such as berries, and I think that's really cool. So what I wanted to do today is to replace the potatoes battery model to the one that is present in the Celeste mode of speedrunning mod. So to do this, what we have to do is go under the common, or actually no, wait, Steam apps source mods, and here we have to find the Portal 2 speedrun mod. From here, I think the berry model is, look at it under pack 01 there. Let's see if it's actually here. Models, props, destruction. Why is it, why is it, why does it have an icon like this? What? What can I open this with? I have Jet's Half-Life model viewer? What? Really? What's that? I've not. Okay, that doesn't work. Wait. Let me just remove this permanently. Uh, Nintendo props destruction S mod. Oh, here, strawberry.mdl. That's what I'm looking for. So, everything we need to decompile a model to actually import this into Blender. Actually, we don't even need to decompile it because we can import an MDL model itself straight into the Blender, but I don't remember if you can export the Blender scene into an MDL file, so I'm gonna do this old-fashioned way using a crowbar, decompiling the model and then compiling it back again. So let's just create a new folder under the source mods, decompile, and under this folder, just gonna drop every asset of the strawberry inside of this folder. So now all we have to do is go under the Steam, find a Blender. Gonna have to update it. Okay. Before I actually go under the Blender, let's go under the I'm gonna open a new window. My old desktop. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Users. P desktop. Uh Here. No, wait. It's right here. Crowbar. Okay, so how do you use the crowbar? Basically, that's a file, that's a program to decompile, compile, pack, unpack Valve files, which is present in Valve games, just Portal 2, Left 4 Dead, Half-Life, like any of those games, Team Fortress as well. You can pack and pack their files, which are .pack files. You can compile, decompile the models, materials, basically do a lot of stuff. What? Why the fuck do I have this here? Okay, never mind. That was not the part of the stream. I should check if I have anyone watching this. Let's see. What do I have this? Okay, nobody's watching this, I think. That's pretty cool. I can start over, I think. Can I? I don't know, whatever. So, okay, what we're gonna do is, now that the crowbar is, and the blender is installed, all we have to do is just, copy the folder here, then click browse, click on the strawberry.mdl. In any other case, that's gonna be your model. Oh yeah, the program I'm using for viewing Valve packs is GCFscape, and just download it, and you can go through Valve pack files, which is .vpk or .pack. That's gonna support every other files. I think you can see them in here. Yeah, .gcf, .ncf, .pack, .sga, .vpk, .wad, .xcp. Alright, so all we need is .vpk, and sometimes it's gonna be .pack, but it's rarely seen across all of the games you can find on the internet, I think. So yeah. Why is it paused? Okay. Okay, so what we need to do again is to just copy this path for the decompile folder, which is gonna be the work folder. And some reason crowbar seems to be broken. What is wrong with it? Why can't I decompile? Oh, because of the update, I think. Check. I think because I'm not updated. Okay, let's just quickly do this. Crowbar. Crowbar source engine modding tool. Yeah, that's the one. Hello, cool kid. If you're interested in source engine modding, that's the stream for you, because I'm gonna explain how to work with the models. I have a video tutorial on my YouTube channel, but I think it's very stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna download Crowbar now. That's the one, right? Yep. So we need Crowbar to work with source engine models. That's the old one. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Okay. So we need to put this in here, this one, then browse and click on the strawberry.mdl. Press decompile, and now we have a lot more files in this folder, which is pretty scary, isn't it? But once we know what those files do, we can begin working with them. Strawberry physics.smd is the physics asset, which is basically the like the shape of a model which you're gonna collide with in the game. So like what you can step on, what you can bump into, that's the physics asset, basically. .vvd, I don't remember what's that, but I think it's something to be related with the vertices of the model. I don't remember actually. VTX or VTX. I don't know about those two, but .smd is the model itself, which is gonna be the like the faces, the vertices, the edges of the model. the material, the texture. It doesn't contain those, but it contains the model itself, like the shape of the model, which is going to be visible in the game. Strawberry.qc is the file that the compiler, Quake compiler, or I don't remember how you actually spell that, but that's the file that you use for compiling the model back again. So what it contains every single information about the model, what surface it has, like what footstep sounds it's gonna make when you step on top of it, what materials it has, what body groups, which is like states of the model that you can switch between, the model name itself, which is like the model itself, and let's say idles, collect, sequences are the animations of the model, and collision model is the physics asset of the model itself. So we don't need every single thing from here. We don't need anything from here. What we want is Blender. And here in Blender, I'm gonna go under the import source engine assets. And all that time I could have imported a MDL model. Can I export this? No, I can't. So anyway, we're gonna work with the SMD this time because it doesn't work. Oh, and I forgot about the portal gun itself. Okay, so we need to import the portal gun again because I don't have the model itself of the portal gun. So we're gonna go under the common portal 2. Where is it? Portal 2 here. And to export the portal gun model, all we have to do is go under the portal 2 directory and scroll down until we see pack01.dir underscore dir. Right here, we need to find models, then weapons. Wait, that's the wrong one. Oh, we need this one. This is the view model portal gun. The W means that the model is for world. Hello, D-Levake11. Hope that I read this right. So, what do those letters means? The V means that the model is for a view model. So basically, it's gonna be rendered in the first person whenever the player is having this model in the first person. Let's say that's some weapon model or some tool weapon model, whatever. It's gonna be used for the view model. Now the W means that it's gonna be a world model, which is basically when the weapon is dropped down on the floor or is just being waiting for it to be picked up, waiting in the scene to be picked up. That's the world model of the weapon. So we need only the view model because I don't think that's gonna be important to actually see what's like happening on the scene. I'm not gonna need to recompile the world model for the portal gun because I'm not gonna be seeing that a lot in the game itself. Only need to replace the view model. So now as we have that, we need to decompile the portal gun again. And let's just decompile it again. And decompile the portal gun now this time. And now as we have that decompiled, let's click import source engine. And I think you have to install a Blender source tool for Blender. Source engine tool. I don't know how it's actually called, but as you install it, you have source engine .smd.vda.dmx.qc files import option. Or you can install another tool, which is Source Engine Assets Importer, I think it's called. And you can import maps, materials, textures, models as well, but the ones that are hard-coded, that are not decompiled. So yeah, this time we're gonna work with the SMD files, which is decompiled models. And that way we can change them. That way we can, yeah, we can work with them. So let me just drop this folder here. And all we need to import is potatoes view model reference first, which is gonna be the potatoes model. Now this skeleton is so bad because because it's imported from a game. It's not actually meant to be used in Blender. So this skeleton makes no sense for you, right? Hello, Stealth Mysterio. And what the hell? Okay. So, this skeleton doesn't make any sense to you because it's not meant to be used for Blender. It's just an auto importer that makes all of that stuff import into Blender so you can actually like somehow use it in Blender. But it's gonna make sense once you make once you like go into the edit mode and you can see that individual bones are connected to each other. Then that means that, let's say this is like the arm. Here's the arm of the player. This is the chest. This is another arm of the player. And here's the portal gun. This is actually the bones of the portal gun itself. Those are, I believe, the wires. Yeah, those are the wires of the portal gun. This one is the base of the portal gun. This one is it's like the portal gun fizzle. Whenever you shoot it, there's a fizzle. So this is the bone for the fizzle. Those are the arms of the portal gun itself. Whenever you grab an object, those are the arms. So we don't need this. We need to replace the potatoes. Here's the potatoes, and you actually replace it. All we have to do is to parent an object to the bone that is potatoes attached to, and the potatoes that is attached to valve pipe to arm1 underscore b. So if I go under the pose mode and move this bone, you can see it's moving with the bone. If I move this bone, it doesn't move with it because it's parented to this bone. If I move the parent bone of this one, it's gonna move as well. And if I move this one, it's gonna move as well. And if I move this one, this point I'm just displaying lazy purple, whatever. So we need to swap the model for the potatoes, but I'm not actually gonna swap it. I'm just gonna make it so the visor and the wires and all of that are not attached to a potato, but instead a berry. So I'm just gonna need to delete the vertices, the faces of the potato. To do this, I just select one vertex or face of the potato and press Ctrl L, which is gonna select the neighbor vertices, and this, just like that, I can just remove the potato. Now we're just left with this battery from the potatoes, and I think those are the roots that are just left alone here. Let me just remove them as well. This one, boom, and this is a root. I think it is. Okay, now we're just left with the potatoes. I mean, O's, right? Am I right? No, I'm not. Anyway, all we have to do now is an import. Let's import another decompiled model, which is strawberry. And we need, hello, it's my cat. We need to import a strawberry.smd. Now we have a strawberry. It has bones. What? Oh, right, because every model has bones. Yeah, but why would we need so many bones for the what? Leaves. Really? They're moving. No way. Oh, wait, it's because of the animation, I think. Is it? Wait. Wait, is it? Is it because of the animation? No way. Let me just import it real quick. Import. Collect. Oh, it is. But it's so small you can't see this. That's like so unnoticeable. Holy crap. That's just for collecting animation. Jesus. Okay. So anyway, we're not gonna need the skeleton at all. We're not gonna need to use the skeleton at all and the animation. So all we gotta do is to... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Now that I'm imported the berry, those two skeletons are now one. They merged. To escape merging, I need to create another collection, I think. Put this one into here. Yeah, put this one in under the collection. And under this collection, we need to import the berry. Let's do just that. .smd and oh yeah. No. Didn't work. It just didn't work. Okay, that's very stupid. That's like so stupid. Okay, what if we just hide this skeleton for now? And I'm gonna import the berry now. What if I... Maybe if I just deselect it and then I import the strawberry. It just doesn't work. Okay, let's try doing something else. We're gonna see what the parent bone is, which is Valve Biop Portal Gun reference. Then I'm gonna import the berry. And now I'm gonna see what bones are added. So it's basically this one. So all we have to do is just select all of those bones, delete them in edit mode, only leave the Valve by Portal Gun reference. Now that we have all set up, we can just add the berry to the battery. But in order to do this, I think it makes more sense if we unparent the portal gun first. I mean, unparent the battery from the portal gun first. We're gonna clear parent. Then we're gonna rotate, scale down. Put this here, like this. Okay. Then we're gonna press Shift A. Wait, Control A. Yes, Control A and hit apply all transforms. That way, the what is it? The origin point of the model is gonna stay in the same place, so we're not gonna have weird shenanigans happening while the animation is playing. So now we can edit this in the edit mode. We're gonna delete out of those for now. Now we're just gonna edit it so it's like fitting the battery. So just like that, I think. Okay, actually, let's see how the potato battery actually goes. Okay. So I don't know how to actually place it so it fits the entire potato battery model. Think like this. Something like that. Yeah, okay. I think something like that. But now we have to work out around this part of the model and this wire. I don't know how to actually move it so it looks okay-ish, but I could have just used magnet by pressing O and then moving it, but you see it looks very crappy. So maybe it's worth using sculpting, and there's a very cool feature. Wait, let me just go under the sculpt mode. There's a very cool feature called pose. And maybe like this, I can move the wire. Maybe I'm not able to do this. I don't know. Yeah, that's very hard to do. think I'm just not very professional with this software. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this. That's like so weird. I have like 1,000 hours in this software on Blender, but I don't know how to do this simple task. Okay, guys. Uh, you know what we're gonna do? Wait. You know what we're gonna do? There's a crazy idea. I'm gonna select the wire. That's so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna select the wire. I'm gonna select until it's like connected to something, right? Like a tube. And here as well, I'm gonna select the wire. This is so crazy. Okay, I'm gonna select the wire. Then I'm gonna press, wait, where is it? Separate section. And now I can freely drag it and move it. This is so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, actually, this might work. This might work, but I'm not sure if this is the best way you can do this. This is actually the worst way I can do this, I think. Yeah, this is the worst way I can imagine doing this. We're not gonna do this. Uh, so what can we do about this? Oh, why is it so hard to do this? Oh my god. Okay, first of all, we're gonna use the same magnet here. Just rotate this thing in place and move it as well somewhere in here. Now that looks better. Okay, now actually, what about this part of the model? What about this? What can I do about this? I am not sure. Could have used curves, but I think it's only for the objects you just made. I don't think curve is applied on the objects you already uh already have shape, like distinctive shape to it. I'm gonna search under the modifiers here. Maybe there's something to do. Jesus Christ. Feels so dumb. Okay, what if instead of the magnet, I'm just gonna manually drag them in place. It's not gonna hurt anyone, right? It's not like it's gonna hurt anyone. Now we're gonna rotate this section here. Like this. Oops. Okay, now that looks promising. That looks somewhat promising. Fine, I can accept that. Okay. Uh, Now just the same thing to do here. Okay. Here. Here. Oh my god, how do I... Oh. Okay, that wasn't that hard. Oops. All right. That seems fine. Oh my god, that seems fine. Okay. 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 Okay, we did this. We actually did this. Now let's select those things. I don't even know what's that. But I'm just gonna rotate it like this. Make it so it sticks out of the berry. Because yeah, I have no idea what's that. Oh, I think it's like it's like around the potato itself. It used to be around the potato, so yeah, something like that. Okay. Now I just need to drag this whole visor in place. Like this. Now this thing. Wait, this one needs to be dragged as well. Oops. Gone too far. Uh, okay, let's just select those without the magnet. I'm gonna move them without the magnet. Things do. Okay. I'm gonna move them back in place once I'm done. Okay, there we go. Now, what about this? Why does it look fucked up? Because of that, I think. Is it supposed to be connected, though? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, that's weird because I don't know if it's supposed to be connected or not. I'm not gonna connect it. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it so it's like this thing is around the berry. And yeah, that's basically it. Okay. That looks okay. Yeah, that looks somewhat okay. Except I think I could have made this thing a little less visible so it actually like makes sense. Yeah, alright. Alright, that looks promising. Now I could have just make it so it's only like what is it? Like it's only exclusive for Portal 2 source source and what am I talking about? I could have made it exclusive for Portal 2 speedrunning mod, but maybe if source mod supports DLC folders because I'm not sure if it does. Can you make here DLC folders? I'm not sure if you can. No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can make DLC folders in here. So I'm gonna need to put this in Portal 2 folder. So once that's done, we need to parent those two models and just parent the strawberry OS back to the model, the skeleton, I mean. I don't need this one, collection as well. Now all we have to do is make sure that the potato is like it's actually parented to the right bone. So how we do this, we need to find the bone that we're trying to target it to, which is arm1_B, and find this bone in the vertex groups here. Then select it, select the berry as well, and just hit assign. And as we have that, we can move the berry with the battery. Now, all I think I'm missing is just move it a little bit further in here, like this. Not actually sure how it's gonna look on the model, so we're just gonna export this thing by selecting the mesh and selecting the skeleton second. Then under the scene, I think it was source engine export here. Export path is going to be the same folder. SMD up axis is Z. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's just export it. Okay, now as we have that, we can import a QC file, which is vportalgun.qc. So let's see how it looks like on the portal gun. And well, that looks fucked up. Because what's wrong with the berry? Why is this? Why is it so fucked up? Okay, I just damn it, I just have to move it somehow. Okay, let's pose the portal gun in rest position, and we just need to move the berry a little bit so it actually makes sense. Like this, maybe? Yeah, I think that works well. Maybe. Let me just make sure that it fits the whole arm. Okay, sure. That makes somewhat sense. Okay, so let me just export it again. But this time I'm gonna delete the portal gun model and the animation. How do I delete the animation? Unlink? Yeah, okay. Now what is wrong about it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, let's just go under the export. Gonna hit the, oh wait. Okay, we're just gonna select this one and this one, then export potatoes v model and reference. Gonna delete everything again, then import source engine asset portalgun.qc. Now the potatoes, which is Berry OS, looks pretty good to me. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Okay. I could have made the strawberry a little smaller than this, but who cares? Actually, maybe I do. Let's do just that. Is it gonna make sense if I make it smaller? No, I don't think it's gonna make sense if I make it smaller. Okay, so right as we did all of those steps, now we can just prepare for compiling the model. In which case, we just need a compiler. I'm gonna use Crowbar again. This time compile. Now we're gonna browse for this folder here. We're gonna compile the vportal gun. And then in the same folder, work folder. In the same folder, I'm gonna drop the MDO mod. Okay, wait. Actually, I need to create another folder to call it compiled. Create new folder. And this time I'm gonna call it strawberry OS. And here I'm gonna copy the path, paste here, and vportal gun QC. Okay, we need to select the vportal gun.qc. After that, we just hit compile. I think because I've set up Cry of Fear, not Portal 2. Why did I not think of that? Alright. Is it gonna fix something if I just select Portal 2? No, it didn't. Oh. Oh. Oh, alright. Alright. Compile. Okay. Okay. uh, uh, just gonna do this, I think. That's gonna be better this way. And yeah, it works. Alright. Now that we have set up the game, which is basically copying all of those paths from the game itself, from the bin directory, those files are needed in order to compile, decompile files. So basically you can do all of that without the crowbar, but the crowbar just makes life easier. Once we have the compiled model, we have to create a DLC asset. So the Portal 2 doesn't actually eat the files on the go as you put them inside of the game. It's not gonna create a new, like, it's not gonna load any new content from the game folder itself, from the directory of the game itself. But if we make a DLC folder, which is basically a new content, it's gonna load it. But for DLC folder, we need to have the models itself, the directory, the path for the model itself, and then another .vpk file, which is going to be a pack01_dir. It's basically going to replace the original pack01_dir into the one that we've created on the DLC folder. It's not actually going to replace it a whole, but just going to add new content. So it's like not replacing the pack file, but rather just adding the content to it. So to do this, to do the DLC folder, to make the DLC folder, we're gonna need to go under the common. Wait, let me just duplicate the window so I can work with both of those. Okay. So we need to go under the Steam apps, common, Portal 2, and right here, we need to create a new folder, call it Portal 2 DLC 3. If you don't have any folder previous to that called DLC and a number following this, you must create DLC 3. If you have, let's say, so the base game has two DLCs. The one is being the challenge mode, the second is being the co-op, I think. Wait, no, the one is being the challenge mode and the co-op, and another one is being the community maps. So the first one, I think this is the co-op. No, this is, yeah, this is the co-op. Now, the second one is the puzzle maker, right? I think so. It's not. Anyways, the base game has two DLCs. So basically, we have to create a new DLC folder, call it DLC 3. Once we did this, we need to open .bin in a new window. That's not actually .bin, but a folder called bin. Then we need to find vpk.exe here. Now we just have to drop this thing in here, I think. If we do this, it's gonna create a new VPK file. Yeah, and as you can see, we have models, weapons, V-Portal gun in here. So now we just have to rename it into pack01_deer and put it in our DLC folder. Now as we did this, we just drag and drop the models folder inside the DLC folder again as well. And the DLC folder is basically ready to go. All we have to do is launch Portal 2 from Steam. And as we launch Portal 2, it's gonna show that we have a new DLC content preparing to be cached. So every single DLC content on Portal 2 is being cached as it's like loaded in the game. So once we load this, once we cache it, it's gonna work. But the caching process actually happening inside the game. So when we launch it, just give it a little time. For some reason, Portal 2 is a little buggy for me now. It's like taking a long time to start up. But once we start it up, we should see an intro, Valve intro. Then coming after the Valve intro, we should see the Portal 2 loading screen, which is basically like if we were loading into a map, those blue circles are gonna like gonna fill the loading bar, right? And as it's loaded, as it's fully loaded, it's gonna show that those circle spheres are orange. And when they're not blue but orange, we can actually open the console and just type quit to save the game, to save the caching. Because I think if we put exit in the console, it's not gonna work. Okay, so now as the game loads, we're gonna see a loading screen. I'm gonna tell you about this once it's started. Okay, it didn't work for some reason. Let's try SND restart. Okay, this didn't actually work for some reason. Let's try starting up the speedrun mod. That's weird because it's supposed to work. Okay, wait, it did cache it. Created a new. Wait, is it because of the SND restart? I don't know. Whatever. Let's try the speedrun mod. It's gonna take a little while to load. Actually, maybe not. Give it a second. Give it another second. Bloody second. I have no idea what's the matter with this. It's actually so silly. So silly and funny. Haha. It's not starting up. That's great. Why is it not doing it? No idea. No bloody idea. Fuck was that? Okay. Whatever. Uh, any second now. It's gonna show the loading screen any second now, guys. Please be patient. I'm waiting just as you are. So please be patient. Yeah, I hate this. Alright. 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 Now let's check the Celeste mode. But I'm just gonna give myself an upgraded portal gun once I'm gonna load. If it's not gonna work,
Мы рады снова приветствовать вас в Центре развития.
I think it's gonna work.
Испытания в критической ситуации начнутся после открытия портала. Открытие портала 3, 2, 1.
Okay, give me a point. What is it even supposed to be? Help give me a point. Give yourself a point. Oh, really? I think that's a Quake command. Give portal gun, upgrade portal gun, potato gun. Why is it white? Why the fuck is it white? There are no shader errors under the console, so I'm not sure what's the problem. Maybe it's because I haven't... Oh, right, because I haven't put the materials under the portal gun. What? Oh, right, the speedrun mod. Shit. Can you just... Are you kidding me? Fuck it. Man, fuck it. Alright, so it's white for only one reason, it seems to be, because I forgot to put the materials inside the portal gun QC. So it's like, it's trying to find the material it doesn't have. So all we just have to do is go under the decompiled folder again. We're just gonna need to recompile the model back. So we need to delete the maps and the pack01 deer. Let's go into the strawberry QC and the vportalgun.qc. Right here, we need to describe the materials. So here, under the CD materials, we can just paste this into the vportalgun.qc. And right as we did this, I think it's supposed to work. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we just have to recompile the model again. Go into the compiled. Drop this here. Yes, and replace it. Now just VPK this. Oh, okay, we just have to pack it. Did this wrong way. Okay. And yeah, that's it. Sure, now it's gonna work. I hope. It's gonna take a fucking long time to load. Yeah, while it's doing that, I think I'm just gonna drink some water. Oh yeah, love water. Uh, yeah. Just give it some time, guys. Give it some time. It's gonna load any second now. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's check it out.
Мы рады снова приветствовать вас в Центре развития. Испытания в критической ситуации начнутся после открытия портала. Открытие портала 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Why am I so happy about this? Like, I've done this 1,000 times. Why am I like so happy about this? Alright, let me just first of all, let me just do this. Okay. Then CL show HUD. What? Draw HUD? Oh yeah, draw HUD. I'm just gonna do it like fuck. Whatever.
Испытание с кубами и кнопками представляет огромную важность для науки даже в условиях чрезвычайной ситуации. Если именно эксперименты с кубами и кнопками привели к чрезвычайной ситуации, не волнуйтесь, вероятность, что это повторится, ничтожна. Если вы чувствуете, что по вашей шее течет жидкость, немедленно лягте на спину, расслабьтесь и помассируйте виски. Это редкая реакция на поле антиэкспроприации, когда разрываются проходы в ушных раковинах в вашей голове.
Oh, there it is. Yay! Now I have a fucking Berry
В настоящее
OS.
время Земля находится под властью зверей, разумного облака или иного руководящего органа, который отказывается или не способен прислушаться голосу рассудка.
I already have a portal gun. What do you mean? Oh, disappeared. Hit. Hit.
Для
Alright, let's just load the Celeste mode again.
Мы один.
Cool. Oh. Okay, now that's pretty cool to have. I can't dash now, right? Hold it, shift. Yeah, I can't. Alright. So I think that was it, guys. I don't think anybody enjoyed this. Anyway, I enjoyed this a lot. Because I have a very portal gun.